I told you that any Vaishnava you should respect and bring them, and they should see. They should come. Very honorably, you should come. So I was explaining Srimad Bhagavat yesterday that Parikshit Maharaj asked two questions. That those who are dying just now, they are on death bedding, what they should do. And others who will die after 2 days, 4 days, 10 days, or after 100 years, but they must die. So, what they should, these two questions. And based on two questions, Sukadeva Goswami has told all this Srimad Bhagavat. Anyone who have some honor for Srimad Bhagavatam, they should hear Srimad Bhagavatam from any bona fide guru, following the instructions. Then Krishna will come through their ears, in their hearts, purify their hearts, and then he will be devotee gradually. We have told this, but I want to also request they should follow the orders and rule and regulations and instructions of Srimad Bhagavatam. To know the rules and regulations, you can come to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Very easily I have given all these things. And all these instructions have been given you by Bhaktivedanta Swami your Prabhupada. So you should try to follow him in all respect and be bold and strong. What Swamiji has told, you should try to follow. Then you will be qualified to hear. He has told so many rules and regulations, especially for devotees, basic principles. To avoid what? Smoking, drinking, ganja bhang, all these things, meat, eggs. If anyone is not taking meat and eggs, but even ganja bhang he is taking, is more dangerous. In these things, Kali always lives. He will come through all these things and he will ruin everything. So what Swamiji told, you should try to follow these things and be a very bold devotee like Prahlad Maharaj, like others, and then hear Srimad Bhagavatam. If you are not following, actually whether you are initiated by Swamiji himself, if Prabhupada or Prabhupada has initiated, but no gain at all. If you are not following his instructions, only his name will not do that I have taken initiation from him. It will not do. So, if you are neglecting your Gurudev, Srimad Bhagavatam, offensing in name, then you are like a demon. You are not pure devotees. So try to be pure devotees. you should take thrice tulsi weed in your name. Pure, not in gold or anything, silver or any metal. Tulsi not colored. It's its own color. Then it will be very purified. It can purify your heart. Your words will be transcendental. It will take all kinds of disease. So have so much faith in these things. Try to take food tiller everywhere in your body. So these are simple things. If you cannot obey these things, how you can be devotees and Krishna will mercy you? He cannot sprinkle his mercy. So I told in morning, all good advices to you. How to be a bold devotee and a strong devotee. You know, Narada Rsi and Vyasa. Vyasa has divided Vedas, the original transcendental knowledge, in 4 parts. He has made Vedanta Sutra. He wrote Mahabharata, all Purans. In them he has written how you can attain dharma, artha, kam and moksha. Even moksha, liberation. How can you be happy in this world? He has written. And that is why in India, everywhere, they honor Vyasa Deva like Guru. But even he had done all these things, he was not happy. He was lacking something, repenting something. One day, his Gurudev Narad came and he asked that, why I am not happy? You are doctor. You can suggest me. How I can be happy? He told me, I know the disease, the root of disease. You have told all things for dharma, artha, kam, moksha. Dharma, artha, kam, moksha. They know all can understand. What?
Religion, economic development, sense gratification, and liberation.
You have written everywhere. You have also confused the person who is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. You have not written about Krishna, that he is himself Supreme Personality of Krishna. You have never written about Brajaprem, how Supreme Personality of Krishna can be controlled by love and affection. You have not written like this. You have not written the relations of gopis and Krishna. How Mother Jashoda tightened Krishna, though he was Supreme Personality of Krishna. And he was controlled by Yashoda. You have not written. You have not written that how gopis danced and sang with Krishna in the Rsi. You have not written that. And in Rsi, Krishna was controlled by his gopis. You have not written that how they are feeling separation for Krishna. And Buddha was sent by him to Nandagaon, and he realized how glorious are gopis. And then he has begged that, I want to have a dust even of the lotus feet of gopis. I want to be any creeper, any grass in Vrindavan, to touch the lotus dust of gopis. He has glorified so much. Krishna has himself told, I cannot repay you gopis. in lakhs and lakhs, thousands of births. I cannot do it. You have not written all these things. Oh, you can realize that in trance of Bhakti Yoga, you should take shelter of Krishna and you should try to be in trance of Bhakti Yoga. What is Bhakti Yoga? Bhakti Yoga is to surrender. First surrender in the lotus feet of Gurudev and then to Krishna. If anyone has surrendered, then he should be surrendered. But nowadays we see that he surrendered, but kept lock and key with him, not with Guru or not with Krishna. This will not do. He should be totally what? Surrender. Otherwise, no bhakti. So Vyasa Deva surrendered at first in the lotus feet of Narada, and after that he surrendered to Krishna. And then he began to chant the mantra given by Narada Rsi. And then he realized it. He saw Purna Purusha, Apashyat Purusham Purna, Mayancha Jada Pasam. He saw everything, complete Brahma, Krishna, with Yog Maya, with all powers, with Radhika, Lalita, Vishakha, Nand Baba, Jasoda, with all friends, like all associates. And he also said, in the back, very far away, oh, Maya was there, very far away. Where? In this world. Not there, in this Brahma. This world is what? Backside of Krishna. So here he saw. Not there in Golok Vrindavan, he never saw. In trance even, very far away. And then he saw that those who were bimukh to Krishna, against Krishna, forgotten Krishna, they are taking birth and death, sorrows and suffering in this world. And those who are remembering Krishna and following this path of bhakti, they are going towards Krishna and they become happy. There is no another way. Only this way, Bhakti Yoga, by which we can be happy and we can serve Radha and Krishna Kanjiva. And that is why Jasavai Sruyamanayam Krishne Paramapurushe Bhakti Rupapaddata Punsa Shok Moha Bhaya. By hearing from any high class of devotees Srimad Bhagavatam, the glories of Krishna, the pastimes of Krishna, the teaching of Krishna, then Jasya Vaishwamanayam Krishna Paramapurushe Bhakti Rupapaddate Punsa. Then Bhakti comes. Krishna comes in heart through ears and he purifies and makes him very high class of devotee. And that is why he wrote Srimad Bhagavatam. This is trance, what? Language of Vyasa Deva. So, Sukadeva Goswami came there and began to speak about this. First he told about Vyasa Deva and Narada Goswami died. Vyasa Deva asked his Gurudev, and then his Gurudev Narada Goswami told, oh, in my childhood, I was a baby of 5 years. My mother was very low class, caste of lady. At that time, mother used to maintain her life only by helping cleaning the pots of high class of family. In the meantime, in Chaturmasya, 4 rishis, Sanat Sanandan Sanatan Sanat Kumar, high class of devotees, son of Brahma, But not like this, sir. By mind they came. And then, what was I doing?
Four Kumaras.
Sanat Kumar.
Four Kumaras came in Chaturmasya.
They came there. And they began to observe Chaturmasya Vrata. And this boy helping them and serving them, bringing water, sometimes cloths here and there. And he took some remnant of Rishis, devotees. And by this and serving them, your heart was purified. And he has a taste in hearing and chanting. And thus he was in the way of devotion. After 4 months, when they began to start from there, the boy was weeping. Then mercifully they gave one mantra, very powerful. And they told the process, how you can chant and remember. And then they went. This boy was thinking that I must go anywhere in any lonely place. And I should utter this mantra. But his mother was somewhat obstacle, always keeping him in his laps. One day, by the mercy of Krishna, a snake came, bite, and by that poison, she died at once. Narada Rsi never looked towards her. Ran away. What should I do or not? He never thought. Quickly ran away and went in the deep of forest, and he took bath, and he sat on a lonely place and began to remember his Guru mantra. After some days, he saw in trance Chaturbhuj Narayana Murti, and quickly it disappeared. Then he began to weep so loudly. Then a voice from a sky came that, don't worry, I cannot give darshan to those who are not pure. So wait until your death will come. Go on chanting here and there, glorifying me, hearing Hari Katha and making hear others, telling Hari Katha to others. And that death will come. And your spiritual body will come at that time. You will keep your fates on the heads of death, and you can quickly be transcendental body everywhere. And that became, he was traveling here and there, but on his veena, Narada Muni bajaye veena, Radhika Ramanana. He used to be very observed in chanting and remembering. And thus one day, death came, and he put his feet on the head of death and became liberated. And by this transcendental body, he used to go to Brahmalok, Narayan Lok, Vaikuntha Lok, even to Vrindavan and everywhere. And began to serve Radha and Krishna, Narayan and all. Hearing this, Vyasa Deva came and he wrote Srimad Bhagavatam. So Vyasa Deva is telling, you will have to follow your Guru Dev, like Vyasa Deva followed his Guru, Narada Rsi. As Narada realized everything in his trance by chanting his mantra, we can also realize and we can see Krishna by powerful mantra. Our mantra given by Krishna himself, Gopal mantra and Kam Gayatri, more powerful. If you are doing and following your Guru there, chanting and remembering this mantra, oh, you must be realized. But you will have to practice it in the same way. Don't criticize anyone. Don't try to follow very boldly what? Four principle regulative. But they are not affirmative. They are negative things. They should be given up. But always chant. Do your months. I know so many devotees that they chant name, but not with belief that Krishna name is himself Radha and Krishna and powerful. I know. They don't remember their Guru mantra with very strong belief. I know. If they are doing, they cannot believe. They cannot fall down. Those who have fall down, they never follow their Guru instruction. Never did this, what I am telling. So you should try to do it 3 times. What? Gopal mantra and your Kam Gayatri, Brahma Gayatri and all other mantras. Very powerful. You will have a very thick relation, a strong relation with Krishna. And very soon you will be liberated by this one. And you can see Krishna and Radha and everything in your trance. Your all bad things will go away. This is the process. But if you have no belief, like Guru told that you should take Tulsi Mala and you are taking golden chain here. He told that you should be like devotees and they have sub jata. Jata means? Like this. Oh, never take opiums, ganja, bhang, Haryana. I don't know all these things. So you should be always careful. Then I think that you are not devotees of, are initiated by your Gurudev. Never. Then how can you realize a taste for name, how it can come? So always be in pure association. Pure devotee association. They have some sword. What sword? Their instructions. By that they will cut all these things, unwanted things. So, also again Sukadeva Goswami began to tell, if you want to do bhajan, you will have to be detached from worldly things. You should not want your worldly desires. And don't be attached with father, mother, wife, husband, anyone. You can do your what? Duty. But never you should be attached with them. So he told a upakhyan of Bharat Maharaj. Can you tell? Can you stand up? In very bold language.
Bharat Maharaj was the king of the whole earth planet millions of years ago. By his bhakti, he had reached to the level of bhav, which is the stage just prior